That one hurt.
That one hurt.
I think you said something to me after the play. Ray, you did. Talking to me. This one with Michael Bennett, this is hilarious. And I clapped and I went over and slapped him on the ass. The one thing I always try to do in all the big hits that I took was get up faster than the D lineman. Even if it hurt, and it did hurt a few times, I wanted to make sure that I got up and let that D lineman know that, all right, I'm still here. He jacked me up. That was a great hit. I think toughness is a mentality. If you want to be hurt, you can stay down and be hurt. If you want to get up, you can get up. The one time I didn't was my ACL. I tried, but it was just, that was too much pain. Every other injury I got, even when I broke ribs, it broke a finger, I just got up and then ran to the sideline and dealt with it. So I see a lot of players these days who, I don't know, I guess it bothers me when they go in the blue tent and come out and they're like, I'm fine. I'm like, if you were fine in 3 seconds, you could have got up and walked off the field, which to me shows a defeat mentality. Like, you don't see boxers do that unless they're knocked out. They get up. You know, you have the ability in your mind to will yourself to do that. Glad I didn't fumble holding the ball with one hand. I think Rex Ryan was the coach. He probably was cheering over there.
How quickly do you realize when it's a strip sack? You're fumbling going down.
Quick.
Instant.
You know what the worst part is? Someone's got their arms around you. You can't move. So a lot of times laying on the ground, your arms are down and the ball's right there. And you can't reach out to get it. Just good, clean football, you know? You got to stand in there as a quarterback and make throws and take hits. Anytime I threw the ball downfield in the Dion, things worked out pretty well. Ouch. And then he just lit me up. I threw 4 picks that day. And he pile drive me on the old turf. That wasn't too bad. I didn't feel that one. I actually had my shoulder partially separated on that one. That was a good one.
I guess a few years before the body weight rule came in, right?
Yeah, a clean hit and running through it. I think it's different than when you pick someone up and you dump them. To me, if it was simultaneous, one hit, that to me is not that big a deal. But when you have 1, 2, 3, and then pile drive me, okay, I can see that. They can avoid that. This one hurt. Oh, this was brutal. This is why I didn't run much, ladies and gentlemen. This is why the quarterbacks who do run a lot, this is not going to work out well. That was brutal. Oh. Came out for a play actually there. And then I came right back in and I threw a seam pass to Dan Graham and completed it. And I looked over at the sideline and was like, yeah. Oh, the late slide. No flag. Look how fast I get up. I definitely slid late. That would 100% be a penalty now in the NFL.
Right.
Even though I slid late.
You deserve that one.
Yeah, I mean, it was what's he supposed to do? Supposed to knock the shit out of me and try to knock the ball off me and say knock the helmet off me. Nate, that was a good hit. I think there should be a rule. If they're within 5 yards of you, they can hit you. No. Well, the point is, I'm trying to get the first down.
Yeah.
And they're trying to keep me from getting the first down. But now they're trying to defend against being penalized. Great defenses defended every blade of grass.
Never thought we'd have Tom Brady, the guardian of the defensive side of the ball.
I've always been this way. I never bitched about any of these. Look at these. I never bitched anybody. I got up. I knew what I was trying to do. I was trying to gain yards, and I know they were trying to defend it. Why does my helmet keep flying off?
Yeah, I know. Your helmet did fly off a couple times.
Pat's the best quarterback in the NFL. He's unbelievable. Doesn't take away from his greatness at all. He's just playing within what the rules and how they're calling him. So, I mean, I wasn't even on the ground sliding yet. I was so late sliding here. Yeah, not realizing how fast it happens when you're outside of the pocket. It's just like a 5-lane highway. Things are flying around you. And unless you're one of those cars that are moving that fast, everything seems fast. And all these guys always moved a lot faster than me, so.
Second you got outside of the pocket, your mentality changed.
Yeah. I thought, okay, I'm not protected. I lose my protection. So the only way to protect myself is get rid of the ball or slide. I think what I want is a tough, hard-nosed, physical game. I don't want a game where offense can move the ball and blame the defense for getting tackled. I feel like you have the ability to protect yourself on offense or defense. Because everyone always thought like, oh, they changed the rules for you and you're the beneficiary. And I'm like, what the planet are you living on? I got hammered. How does everyone look at this and tell me that I was protected? That was a good hit. I think all these ultimately are clean and it's the way football should be played. You're stand in the pocket with the ball. If you want protection, get rid of the ball. If you want to hold it to the last second, you got a chance of getting hit. I'm getting ready for the Super Bowl, man. I'm fired up, but I want to see some hits, man. I want to see some guys playing the game with physicality and toughness. I want to see offensive guys playing with physicality and toughness too.
Me too, man. That's the only thing that's missing in the NFL right now. It's okay to get hit.
I know they want to protect their moneymaker, the quarterback, but they doing too much, making the game too weak.
That's that famous Brady.
I don't say we need to go back to the 90s. Oh, my God, what they used to do in the 90s was unbelievable. 30 people coming in, a dude coming in 10 minutes after the play's done and jumping on the pile. No, that's too much. But let them boys play some football, man. It's glad to hear Tom Brady being on the defensive side sometimes. That was lit. That was lit. Durant played the Grizzlies last night. Let's see the
three on the floor. Courtney Kirkland will put it in the air in his 25th season in the NBA, and 7-2 and 7-3 tip it up. Memphis controls the opening tip, and away we go. With Ja Morant, now Booker,